Throwing a house party at a remote mansion during a massive hurricane is not what most people would consider a good idea, but it does make for a good idea for a dark horror comedy, especially if there's murder involved. Here to tell us about the upcoming A24 film Bodies, 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 welcome the stars Amandla Stenberg, Sui Wonders, Bakalova, Myha'la Herrold, Rachel Sennott, and director Halina Reijn.
Yay!
So Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is about a group of sort of mostly close friends who are cooped up in this one location, and they start playing kind of the werewolf mafia style, mystery game, and then horrible things start happening. For this to happen, you sort of all had to have like a certain amount of camaraderie because you play like a group of good friends. What kind of stuff did you do to sort of get to know each other, get in character, sort of become?
We slapped each other across the face.
On day one.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That's actually part of the game. So the game starts by everyone taking a shot and slapping each other in the face. I actually do think that brought us closer together.
Yeah. Smacking each other for real? It's like a trust wall.
Yeah. I think being thrust into this kind of film, like on day one, blood, mud, wind, rain, all of these things kind of trauma bond you. You know, when you go through something like physically and emotionally traumatic with another person, that's like a really, it's a very good way to feel close. You kind of have a common enemy, and ours was the storm. So it was
the wind turbines.
Yeah.
It was the wind turbines that would like make this like really chilling sound when they started up.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, like,
Okay, so just
the game altogether.
that works. Yeah.
Can't deny it. And didn't you all also play the game for real at the hotel?
Yeah, we did, and
I
that
wasn't
was
there,
actually kind of divisive for a second because I was getting very into it and being very aggressive, and Rachel was like, "Everyone be nice. We should be nice to each other."
Everyone's
It
What
was
your
stressful.
character does.
What-
What your character does.
And my character was very aggressive, which was me in real life.
Nice. So Halina, you have this incredible resume. You've done a lot of stage stuff. You've done lots of just theater for ages. Did you have any like wonderful wisdom to impart on this sort of young cast, or did you do any like, Kubrickian evil stuff to them as a director?
I hope not. But the circumstances were extreme. So as they were saying, we did trauma bond a lot. But I think what you were referring to, I think what we really did was try to be a little theater ensemble, and really be that group and make it natural and believable that we knew each other for long, which nobody really knew each other, right, when we started. So, and I'm just in awe of their talent, and I'm just like such a proud mom.
Nice. And was this all actually shot in one physical location?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool to
A
hear.
location we will never return to.
Never forget, never return.
Where was this? Like, what was this mansion?
Sleepy Hollow.
In Irving, so it's already a haunting, chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was cute though. Let's not cap entirely on Tarrytown and Sleepy Hollow. It was nice. There were like fun restaurants, and then as soon as it was dark, it was like, go inside.
Well, we were nocturnal most of the
Yeah.
time. It was all night shoots, so we experienced none of it. Really.
Yeah.
We experienced the hotel with the blackout curtains during the day, and then
We had no sense of time.
No.
Yeah.
We all became quite delirious.
God bless a blackout curtain though.
I know.
Yeah,
we
that was
needed that.
We did.
So you were basically doing graveyard shift. Like you would go to the hotel and sleep during the day, and then you'd go to this mansion and just pretend to kill each other. Like
Yes.
that's.
At night.
Tonight.
When dusk fell.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Halina, like a lot of this it's shot with like cell phone light. Like it's all very
Yes.
dim and it's kind of claustrophobic. What was
Yes.
it like working under those conditions?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's a huge challenge because, as they said, like 80% of the film or 70% takes place in the dark. So we had to be creative about it. But for her part, we decided to create for her like to be a source of light. So she's wearing these. How do you call that in English? These.
Oh, the glow sticks.
Yes, and that will, and that way she lights the others, and then they physically actually had to light each other, which is of course an extra challenge on top of everything they were already doing. But I'm really proud of it, and I think our DP made it look so magical. But we did get sometimes a little scared, and the house did seem to be a little haunted. It was a really strange, huge, impressive mansion, but very deteriorated. We made it look nice again for the shoot, but it was a little bit scary, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it-
Also, for the glow sticks, they would die. So we would have to change my glow sticks, and there were so many, and they would be like, everyone would be like, okay, it's blue, green, yellow, red. Oh no, sorry, it's this. And we're like quickly changing. I'm sticking blood. I'm like trying to cry, like stay. It was fun.
How many did you go through? Did you have like a giant like Costco vat of
There
them
were
or something?
so many.
So many.
There was a room just like filled with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But also it was the continuity that was the issue because it would have to be the same level of glow.
Yes.
Sticks.
Because as the night goes on, they kind of fade out.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
that sounds like a pain in the ass.
It was a lot.
There was a moment where I remember where I was like, I looked down and I was like completely out of it, and then they were still changing my glow sticks, and then we were like rolling in the scene. It's my Hall's coverage. You're like locked in, giving the performance of her life. Wait, I have to say the first line. I'm like this, and then Chase and Amandla are like, Rachel, go, and then one of you was like, Alice, and I was like,
What do you think about that?
yeah, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay, well, what was crazy about that was because I started not even looking at you, so I'm waiting for your line, and I was like, oh, that's nice. She's giving me so much time to prep. And then finally,
Like,
yeah.
okay, I'm prepped, so let's go.
And then you finally say your line, and I look up at you, and there's hair and makeup
Yeah.
and people, and all of them are like looking at me like, should we move
Yeah.
or stay there? And they did. They just stayed there because
Yeah.
the camera wasn't on them
The
at
entire
all.
scene.
The whole,
Yeah.
the whole.
It became a part of the scene.
Yeah.
Clearly, like you built a good camaraderie. It seems like you're all very close. Now, I'm going to get in trouble, at my job if I don't make other people fear that they're going to get in trouble at their job. So, Maria, you play an unannounced character in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Amandla, we just found out you're in Star Wars: The Acolyte. I guess which one of you would get in more trouble if you told me literally anything right now?
That's hard to say.
I don't know.
Marvel and Disney.
I
Do you hear just like the Disney snipers ruffling around?
My
up there?
lips are sealed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
all
don't
right.
know anything.
Okay. Final question. I'm sorry. I get yelled at if I don't do that. It happens.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
They're like
we
Guardians
forgive you.
3 update. They can't say anything.
Yeah.
Did
Like the story keep being it's being uploaded online now, and people are like, more as the story develops, and they don't know that there will be no story developing.
Yeah.
That's the story. You've
Fair
gotten
enough.
the whole story.
There it is. Now, final question about Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Did anything like crazy, disastrous happen, either sort of comical or seriously on set? Like any weird hijinks?
Yeah, there was a few. The one that I'm thinking of, and I don't know if you're thinking about this, was the day almost the entire cast had a false positive COVID test.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy. I was one of the people who did not test positive that day, so I was on
I was
set
the one
and-
who should. Basically, they're like,
all
it
locked-
wasn't
we're all
me.
locked up in
No, but I mean,
my
like,
fault. It was me.
No, I'm only saying that because I was on set. There was like 3 of us who were cleared to work, and everyone else was not allowed to come. And so we were like, how are we we gotta figure something out. We don't have time. We cannot reshoot. And so all of them took another test and then were individually taken to set in a car and sat outside and waited for like 8 hours until they were cleared to work.
yeah.
And yeah.
I think a
think-
hurricane
isn't that-
sounds like more fun there.
Yeah.
You know, that's a better
I have
disaster.
one of these as well.
That's good. Okay.
We did have a hurricane. We had a hurricane
day.
threat
Okay.
to the production, and we actually did have to hide in the spooky mansion in the basement for a while.
Method set decorating. I like it. Well,
Exactly.
I can't wait to see Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. You can catch that in theaters everywhere on August 5th, and you can catch lots more San Diego Comic-Con 2022 right here on IGN. But right now, on our balcony, you can catch Lois Lane. But hey, isn't that Superman's job? Am I right?